This is Smack It Back, the trivia game with a twist. And now, here's your host, Jeff Lyons.
All right, the crowd is revved up, ready for our Smack It Back celebrity round. And today we have two celebrities here. This, by the way, is the Tri-State's original game show here, General Knowledge, developed by Eaton Creations, Ron Eaton out in Newburgh. So it's homegrown, homebrew, and best of all, we have homegrown talent right here in the studio tonight. Our celebrity contestant over here on my right, Rusty James from 104 FM WIKY. Welcome, Rusty.
Hello, Jeff.
So, what's a nice guy like you doing on a game show like this?
I'm friends with you.
Oh, okay. Well, that would have something to do with it. You got a pretty good trivia mind, though, right?
I hope so.
Okay, and general knowledge.
I haven't had it tested in a while.
Okay,
so.
and competitive spirit, yes?
Oh, definitely that, yeah.
Okay, and of course tonight, now since you guys, we all know one another, you're celebrities. I don't know if I'm a celebrity or not, but we're playing for charity, so it's all for good cause. And who are you playing for tonight?
The Riley Children's Research Hospital.
Great. Well, there's up to $600 up for grabs, so that's not chicken praise.
Right, good job.
They want the money over there. Okay, Rusty, welcome, and let's go over here to Joe Atkinson from U of E out on. I see you're wearing your purple as well, and
it's contractually obligated.
Yeah. Now, Joe, I know you're a professor or an instructor at U of E, but what else do you? I know you've done some documentaries, right?
Yeah, just finished up last year Evansville at War, which aired on WNIN, and we're kicking around some ideas for a new project right now.
And you have a lot of trivia up here, correct?
Sure.
Sure. Why not? Okay. All right. And who will you be playing for tonight?
The Salvation Army.
Okay, good for you. So we have two worthy charitable organizations there. Now, if you're new to Smack It Back, here's how the game works. We are on a quest to spell the word Smack It Back. Each letter is worth 1 point. Questions will start out worth 1 point. And if you answer correctly, you get the point. But the twist to our game is you're picking the categories for each other. So you need to look at each other in the eye and kind of psych each other out. Try to play into your opponent's weakness, as it were. Maybe there's not a weakness, I don't know. Let's check out the categories right now and get the game rolling here. And, they are ready, too. We may have to turn some water on the crowd here pretty soon. All right, here's the first categories, and Joe, you're going to be picking for Rusty. It's elementary, World War II, baseball nicknames, or sports numbers. What do you want to pick for Rusty?
Let's go with sports numbers.
Sports numbers it is. All right, Rusty. And remember, you will get multiple choice answers if you decide to play the question, okay? What number was permanently retired from baseball in honor of Jackie Robinson? Do you want to try to answer the question, or do you want to smack it back over here to Joe and make it worth 2 points? Does he know or does he not know?
That's what I'm thinking. I'm going to smack it to my
Ooh,
friend
you're
Joe.
smacking it already. Okay, that's good. Joe, now it's worth 2 points if you can answer it correctly.
I'll answer
Rusty
it.
gets them if you don't, though.
I'll answer it.
You're going to answer,
I'm
okay?
gonna answer
We're
it.
going to put the question in play. Is it 7, 17, 32, or 42?
42.
You think? It is 42, and you are on the board. All right. Did you know it, Rusty?
No.
Okay. Well, I guess, that didn't work out the way you wanted, but that's okay. It's early in the game. Rusty,
Right.
we have a new category up there now. We have art, baseball nicknames, World War II, and it's elementary. What would you like to choose for Joe?
It's elementary,
It's
Joe.
elementary. All right, Joe, what element is symbolized by the letters AG?
I'm going to smack this one to Rusty.
Really?
I am.
Okay. You think he knows nothing about chemistry, or what are you thinking here?
I'm thinking he might decide to dare me here, and we'll see.
Okay. Boy, throwing the gauntlet down. All right, well, we're going to swing it over here then to Rusty. Now, it's worth 2 points, Rusty. That didn't work out well for you last time, but if you know this one, you could make it worth 3 by tossing it back over here to Joe, or you could answer for the sure thing, too. And, of course, if you don't know it, well, better luck next time. What do you want to do?
I'm going to attempt to answer.
You're going to attempt to answer it. All right, here we go. We put the question in play. Is it argon, silver, gold, or magnesium?
Argon.
Argon? Oh, sorry about that.
Oh.
Snooze during chemistry class?
I did.
Oh,
I did.
sorry. Okay, well, that's all right. Now, Joe has 4 points. Little momentum here, but that can change very quickly and smack it back. Joe, bodies of water now on the board. What do you want to choose for Rusty?
Let's go with art.
Art it is. Okay, Rusty, what is the man holding in the painting American Gothic? Picture it in your mind, if you will. Do you want to answer that one, or do you want to smack it back to Mr. Chemistry over here for 2?
I'm going to smack it to Joe.
Really? Okay, here we go. I've never seen so many smacks. I'm getting whiplash. All right, Joe, we're 2 now, and you have to think back to your art history class, or maybe your posters in your apartment. I don't know. American Gothic, what's the guy holding?
I'll try and answer that
You're
one.
going to try to answer it. Okay, here we go. Is it a sickle, a hat, a bucket, or a pitchfork?
It is a pitchfork.
It is a pitchfork. You are correct. My goodness. You are tightening the noose.
I'd have bombed the chemistry one, so you know.
Just parenthetically, you look a little like the guy in American Gothic. Were you like posing when Grant Wood
You
did
get
that?
That's how I knew it. It was me.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
you know, you feel it inside.
Right.
Okay, Rusty, you've got some work to do
I
here
know.
quickly.
Falling behind quickly.
We've added a new category on there now, fun and games. What would you like to choose?
World War II.
World War II. Okay. Joe, what country was invaded on D-Day?
I'll smack that to Rusty.
I'm going to smack it to Rusty. Were you awake in history class, Rusty?
I hope so. Let's attempt to answer that.
Okay. Was it Germany?
Germany.
It was France. Oh, sorry about that. Yee. Okay, Rusty, it's do or die here. We're getting pretty close. Joe, you need 1 point to win and shut Rusty out, and then there'll be, of course, the ensuing knife fight in the parking lot. But no. We're definitely a family game here. We have added.
We both came unarmed,
yes,
actually, so
we've
it's just going to
added
be fists.
We've
Just
added
fists.
a new category. What do you want to choose for Rusty?
Let's go with fun and games.
Fun and games. Okay. Hopefully this is one. All right, Rusty. In bingo, the number 40 falls under what letter? You really need a point here. Remember, if you toss it back over here to Joe and he answers it correctly, he wins. If you answer it wrong, he wins. So the choices are very narrow. What do you want to do?
Smack it to Joe.
You're going to smack it to Joe.
Yeah, I'm smacking that back. My bingo knowledge is questionable at best.
Okay, Rusty. Testing your faith in bingo. Is it I-N-G or O? The number 40. You got about 15 seconds to hopefully get a bingo
I
here.
have no idea, but I'll guess O.
Oh, sorry about that. It is the N, and that means Joe wins it.
I was going to
My
go G.
goodness.
I didn't know that one.
All right. Fear not, though, since this is a game for a good cause, Rusty, we're going to let you come back and you're going to play another game, okay?
right.
So you can save
Are you
face.
sure?
I'm absolutely sure. I'm the host,
Okay,
so
all
I
right.
make the rules here. That's right. Actually, Ron said it was okay. Ron Eaton, our creator of the game. So we're going to let you cool off a little bit. Study your bingo books, your chemistry books, your history books, whatever it takes. We'll be back with our first Blitz round to add to your $200, Joe, right after this. With our first Smack It Back Blitz. Now, Joe, you won that first game pretty handily. This is a little tougher. I have 7 questions on here. Did you have a comment?
I was
before we
going to
get
say I
started?
can't fake my way through this one, I don't think.
No, you
so,
can't. You
know,
can't.
yeah.
You really have to know something here. Not
Yeah.
that you didn't before.
No, I
but
didn't. It's okay. You know.
I have 7 questions.
Do I give
on my-
multiple choice again?
No.
No? Okay.
You have 40 seconds. We're going to put that on the clock. I'm going to ask you a question. If you answer it correctly, you get the point. You're trying to spell the word blitz here for 5 points, basically one letter per point. And if you get 5 in 40 seconds, then you get $100 toward your charity. Okay? Does that sound good?
Sure. Sounds great.
You
Let's
ready
do
to
it.
go? Okay.
Let's do it.
Let's put 40 seconds on the clock. Here we go. Who played the TV cop named Beretta?
Pass.
What is the first planet alphabetically?
You're going to make me think about the alphabet for a second here. Jupiter.
No, sorry about that.
How did I miss
in
that?
area,
Earth.
well,
It's Earth.
too late. In area, what is the largest country in the world?
The largest country in the world? Australia.
No. Russia. Name a
Rusty,
common.
I need you back.
Name a common word that ends in U-U-M.
UUM?
Uh-huh.
Vacuum.
Well, you got that, but it didn't help. Wow,
Right.
that really blitzed you, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
Oh, okay,
It did.
all right. Well, that's
So that
fine.
last one was just for fun. Like, wait, he already missed 3. So
That's right. Well, you can't give up.
Well, I
hope and
passed the
smack it
first
back.
one, though.
I know you did.
So I only got 2 wrong.
Okay, that's true. That's a good way to look at it.
Yeah.
You always turn a spin. You must have been in marketing at some point in your career, too.
I can't go back to the ones I passed?
No, we're done. We're all done. 40 seconds is up.
I didn't know my
You didn't
rules.
get the 100, but you get to come back here and face Rusty again for another round.
All right,
Fair
let's do
enough?
it. Let's
okay.
do it.
Stay put. We'll be right back with round 2 after this. A youthful crowd out there. It's good to have a young audience here in the studio tonight on Smack It Back, the Tri-State's original general knowledge game. Now, we're going to play round 2. Round 1, Joe kind of skunked
I'm still
you there,
feeling the
Rusty.
beat down,
I know you feel a little beaten down, and I'm sorry about that.
That's okay.
But you have a chance to redeem yourself
Okay.
here tonight, okay? And to start it off on the right foot, you get to select for Joe. So what would you like to choose? The categories tonight are pets, pop music, obstetrics, and pitchmen.
Well, of course, obstetrics.
Obstetrics it is. All right, we go over here to Joe. What kind of thermometer is used to determine the time of ovulation?
I'm going to smack that to Rusty.
Okay, Rusty, smacking it back. Now we're 2 points. We want to know the kind of thermometer that is used to determine the time of ovulation.
I'm going to smack that back to Joe.
You're really going to play it risky here, but I'm guessing either one of you are going to take a wild guess, but that could be my guess too. All right, we're going to go over here. Joe, you got 20 seconds now. Is it a basal thermometer, a current thermometer, an atmospheric, or a resolution thermometer?
I risk looking very ignorant here. Let's say a basal. It's the first one there.
It is basal. You got that one there by the hair of your chinny chin. You didn't know it, but you took a wild guess?
Yes.
See?
Yeah, absolutely.
I could just tell. There was something about it. All right,
Was there
so
something that tipped you off that was a wild
I
guess?
don't know. It was some body language I
Yeah.
saw. Okay, Joe, you are picking now for Rusty, and we have the royal couple added to our categories.
Okay. Let's go with pitchmen.
Pitchmen it is. Okay, Rusty. Popular TV personality Stephen Colbert made commercials in 2014 promoting what food product?
I'm going to smack that to Joe.
You're going to smack it to Joe, okay? Joe, it's now worth 2.
You may have it back.
He said that coyly. Are you sure you want to send it back
I'm
over?
giving it back.
Okay. Rusty, you got to answer now. Was it soy milk, turkey, tiny oranges, or pistachios?
Pistachios.
Is right, and Rusty, you are on the board. There you go. I didn't want to have a shutout here on this celebrity game.
feel
I would
so
feel
much
bad
better.
about that.
Thank
I
you.
feel better. I mean,
And that
we
was a
all-
wild guess,
We really
but
do.
hey, I'll take
Well,
it.
you don't have to say that though. See, okay, but it's part of the
do it all the
psychology here
time.
of the game. All right, Rusty, let's get some momentum here. Choose a category now for Joe.
The royal couple.
Oh, the royal couple. All right, Joe, here it is. Prince William and Kate are the Duke and Duchess of what city? You're looking at him very carefully.
Take it away, Rusty.
Okay, we're going to send it over to Rusty. Making it worth 2 now, Rusty.
I'm going to send it back.
Yeah, he did give you kind of a funny look. Does that scare you at all?
I'm sending it back to him.
Okay,
You're giving
smack it back it is. Smacking it over. Okay, Joe, is it Manchester, Devonshire, York, or Cambridge?
Let's go Cambridge.
And you would be right on that, so you get a quick 3 points there. Wow.
We might actually be the first ones to get through a whole game of Smack It Back without knowing an answer.
You know,
That's
you
right.
can
Yeah.
win a game without ever answering a question if you play it right.
But we
so-
could also win without ever knowing an answer,
Well,
which
that's
is
true.
what we're on pace for. I
But
think.
nobody
So-
has to know that. So
Well, they do now because we just said it on
That's
TV.
right. We're
Yeah.
broadcasting out here. All right, Joe. It's a pretty unclose game. So let's choose a category here for Rusty.
Let's try actresses.
Actresses. All right, Rusty. Which of the following was dubbed the First Lady of the American Theater?
I'm going to give it a shot at answering that.
You're going to try to answer that one. All right. Is it Greer Garcon, Betty Davis, Katharine Hepburn, or Helen Hayes?
Helen Hayes.
Helen Hayes it is, confidently there, and you got a point. So now we got the game a little closer.
Did you break our streak? Did you know that one?
I know, I did know that.
Oh,
Okay, you
knew
broke
that
our
one.
streak.
Okay, good. So we are getting some actual general knowledge out of everybody. Good. Rusty, you're picking the category now for Joe. What do you want to choose?
Oh, pets. Let's do pets.
you pets. All right. You have a pet, Joe?
I don't.
Okay.
I don't.
Well, what were the names of Rocky Balboa's pet turtles in the movie Rocky?
I'm going to go ahead and smack that to Rusty.
All right, Rusty. Worth 2 if you know those turtles' names from the movie Rocky.
I'll try it.
You're going to try it? Is it Ball and Chain, Jelly and Bean, Cuff and Link, or Rough and Ready?
Rough and ready.
Rough and Ready? Sorry about that. It's Cuff and Link. Better luck next time. All right, Joe, you need 1 point to win, and you are choosing for Rusty. Rusty, you need to do some work here, but things can turn very quickly in Smack It Back. Joe, what do you want
Let's
to
try,
choose?
I don't even know what this means. Let's try Call Me.
Call me. Okay, here we go, Rusty. What holiday generates the most telephone calls? Now, if you think you know it, you probably would want to just answer it straight up here, because smacking it, you see, he needs just one to win over here. Not trying to coach you in any way, just trying to
Let's
coach
guess
you
at
in a
it.
way.
Let's take a shot.
You're going to take a
I'm gonna
shot
go
at
for
it.
it.
That's the spirit. All right, is it Mother's Day, Christmas, New Year's Day, or Thanksgiving?
Mother's Day.
Mother's Day, of course, and I think that was wisely played. You got to take those opportunities when they come. Rusty, you're choosing a category now. For Joe, what would you like to choose?
Thingamabobs.
Thingamabobs, all right. Got some chuckles from Thingamabobs there in the audience. All right, Joe, where would one most likely find a cotter pin?
I'm going to smack that to Rusty.
I'm going to smack it over to Rusty. Getting a little greedy there. That's all right, Rusty. You could get a quick 2 points if you think you know where you would find one.
Or I could lose. I'm smacking it back.
You're going to smack it back one more time. All right.
I'm either going to win
Joe,
or
you
tie
have
it
to
here.
answer
We're
it.
building some drama here, right?
Is it a beauty salon, the dentist's office, the metal shop, or a fire station?
Let's say a dentist's office.
A dentist office. No! How about
That
that?
felt too easy, metal shop.
It's
I
the
thought there
metal
was no
shop.
way.
And now look at that. We have a tied game. See what I tell you? It can turn on a dime here on Smack It Back. That's the cool thing about the show. You just never know how it's going to play out. Except now, we know how it's
One
going
of
to
us
play
is
out.
gonna win,
One of you
yeah.
is going to win, and one of you will not. Joe, you're picking the category for Rusty here for our final question.
Islands.
Islands it is. Okay, Rusty. Fiji is located nearest what continent?
I'll take a guess at it.
You're going to take a guess, all right? So we put it in play. Is it Asia, Australia, Europe, or Africa?
Australia.
Is right, and Rusty wins it. Wow. You seem very relaxed for the guy that just came back from behind like that and won an incredible victory there over Joe. But
Trying a
listen-
different strategy.
Yeah, that's right, kind of the laissez-faire, right? Well, that's super. So each of you have won a game now for your charity, and you get to play the Smack It Back Blitz when we come back.
All right.
And so get ready for that. You might want to sit in your full upright position for that. We'll have our next Blitz right after this. All right, the crowd is fired up. Rusty, I mean, that was an impressive victory. I mean, not that Joe's wasn't in the first game.
Oh,
but
no, he killed me
that,
the
that was,
first game.
well, okay, I wasn't going to say it, but since you brought it up, that, yes, he did. But you can redeem yourself here, which is, of course, another great thing about Smack It Back. I have 7 questions on my card here. The Smack It Back Blitz requires you to answer 5 correctly in 40 seconds. And I'm going to rapid fire the questions
Okay,
at you.
all right.
Are you ready?
All right.
You got your seat up. This is like the most, yeah, okay, you're
All
pumped
right,
up.
I'm
You're
ready.
ready to
I'm
go.
ready. I'm excited.
I'm taking the cap off my pen. I'm ready to go. 40 seconds on the clock. It'll start with the first question. What Michigan doctor is known as Dr. Death?
Dr. Kevorkian.
Is correct. Who played the mom on TV's The Partridge Family?
Pass.
Okay. What video game company created Asteroids?
Atari.
Atari is correct for 2. What musical won the 2004 Best Picture Oscar?
Chicago.
Chicago, correct for 3. What state has the postal abbreviation ME?
Massachusetts.
No, sorry, Maine. How many stars make up the Big Dipper?
Pass.
Okay. According to Genesis, on what numbered day were humans created? No, 6th. Let's see, how many stars make up the Big Dipper? Oh, I'm sorry, my time is up. And you were close, too. You had 3 correct. The state postal abbreviation ME is Maine, and according to Genesis, it was the 6th day that humans were created.
And Shirley Jones for the Partridge.
And Shirley Jones from the Partridge Family is right. Well, I think that's worth some applause. Anyway, these are,
Yay!
I mean, we call it a blitz for a reason. They're tough, and but you both did very well here on Smack It Back. We're going to tally up all the scores, and we'll be back in a minute to wrap things up here on Smack It Back. Don't go away. We have finished yet another celebrity round of Smack It Back. Now that was exciting. Did you have fun?
Yeah, that was a good time. Thank
Did-
you.
Did you have fun?
Definitely.
Okay.
Especially the second round.
The second one, right, where you won.
I like the first one better. I mean,
I'm pretty
you know,
sure
Well,
you did.
here's
Yeah.
the good news. Both of you earned $300 for your respective charities. So we'll send $300 to the Salvation Army on behalf of you, and we'll send $300 to Riley Miracle Network, Children's Hospital.
Exactly.
For
Raleigh
you.
Children's
That's
Research
right. That's
Hospital.
right. I just keep
Exactly.
going around until I get it correct, but it'll go to the right place. And we thank you both for coming out. Now we got a couple minutes here. Of course, Smack It Back, brand new game here on 14, and you'll see it on Saturday nights at 6:30 on the air. But we also will have other options that you can see it that we'll be discussing pretty soon. Also, if you'd like to be a contestant on the show, keep watching our social media sites and 14news.com for information about contestant searches around the area. And of course, you know, we joked about that earlier, but we all know one another professionally, but you guys were kind enough to come out here tonight. What other projects do you have going on, Rusty? Of course, you're on afternoons on 104 FM WIKY. We get to talk to each other
That's
all the time.
right. That's right. Well, I'm the operations manager for all the stations there, and I do quite a bit of local independent film and TV, and also a member, a deacon in the Diocese of Evansville, so I stay pretty busy.
There you go. You're like a Renaissance man. That's
There you
right.
go.
Okay.
Exactly.
Well, we really appreciate you taking time out. I know you're real busy, and thanks for being on Smack It Back.
Thanks for
with us.
inviting me.
Okay,
Great
now
time.
we got to give Joe equal time now. Do you want to rebut anything Rusty said? No. So Joe, how'd you get involved with these documentaries that you've done, From the Ashes and some of the other ones that you've done?
Well, like Rusty, I've been involved in the local independent film scene, and my wife looked at me one day and she said, you know, you were a journalist and you do film. Why have you never made a documentary? And as I found so many times in our 12 years of marriage, my wife was right. So I
find that out very
called
often.
Brad Kimmel, and WNIN said, yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
So,
Well, good. Well, we really appreciate you taking time out. Thanks again for
thank
coming
you.
out here. Congratulations to both of you. I'll see you next time, right here on Smack It Back, same time, same channel, and start practicing on your general knowledge. You never know when you might wind up here trying to answer the questions and smacking it back. We'll see you next time.
Smack It Back is owned by Eaton Creations, produced by 14 WFIE. This is Sam Yates speaking.